Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts and to the US campaign, where we kick off with revolution in Britain, although frequently British revolutions are a little bit more genteel than most. Let's have a quick little look at what's going on. Oh, all their allies are leaving. Oh dear, what a shame. Okay, so yeah, oh, it's the worst revolution. That's not a revolution. That's just the Conservatives taking over. Boo hiss. Right. Wow, only one battle? I've got an enormous fleet that's pretty much everywhere. They just must be bleeding transports. No dent in their army logistics, of course. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to take on a heavy cruiser with... no offense to the Dutch. I appreciate the moxie. By the way, if you are into Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts news, the Naval Arms Race mod, which I 100% recommend you check out. It was part of the, not just the inspiration, but the some of the data as well. Very kindly loaned to help me start making the Dreadnought Improvement Project. The Baron, who makes it, is somewhat bolder than I am, and started using the Code Tweaks and Fixes mod by Nathan Kell. Ooh, we need some more tonnage over there. And that means you can do lots of fun things, and I am definitely taking inspiration from it for the next version of the Dreadnought Improvement Project. But yes, the next version of NAR, I think 13, will let you play as the Dutch. You can play as the Netherlands, because it's turning a lot of the minor nations who are actually navally relevant into playable nations, which is great from 2 points of view. First of all, hey, maybe you live in Brazil and you fancy playing the Brazilian Navy. That's just cool. Or maybe you're not planning on playing any of these new countries, but the difference between a minor nation in the game at the moment, which is completely uninteractable, basically, except through random events, all these nations are now going to be actually places you can interact with, which is very exciting. Right, this fleet over here is interfering with the invasion of Wales, so I'm going to send the ships over here to go and deal with it. I'll also check to see if we have any battleships not at sea. Yes, we have the Reliance, which is in Saint-Florent. We have the France, which is in La Rochelle. So we've got two more that we can deploy. So you must have been getting repairs, I guess. Let me just check that all of them have received a refit. That's also worth checking. Sometimes you can miss a ship because it's getting repaired or is at sea. No, looks like they all got done. Good. Okay, so let's move you up here. And let's move you up here as well. And shoo away that fleet, which is about half of the Royal Navy's total power. And we'll end the turn and see if they are prepared for a nice big battle. I wouldn't call this a big battle. This is just the Liberator and the Grumpy obliterating a Goliath class, but I'll take it. I will take it. Okay, let's send the screens away, because they're not needed. And there's only one ship, so no need to worry about target priority. Yeah, poor thing. As the might of the US Navy opens up. Thunderous roar of 18-inch guns. Absolutely love it. Never gets old. Anyway, meanwhile, on the British ship, explosions. Yeah, I guess we must have just caught this ship. Must have caught this ship trying to move around, redeploy. Problem is, with the Wyomings in particular, that 34 knot top speed, very difficult to deal with. Well, I had 7, and now down to 6. Well, well, well. Gibraltar has fallen to the standard class fleet, which means they can move on to Malta. Lovely. I can probably immediately start that invasion. Yep. So we shouldn't lose any time doing that. This one should go through in a couple of turns. This one is only at 26%. That's because they moved. Get away. Either fight me or piss off. I mean, I'm not blockading the British currently, so I might as well redeploy these ships over here as well to make my point very clear. Now, if this does not result in an engagement, this fleet, I'm sorry, should be back in port. And it really irritates me that that's not how the game works already. I can also move force from Eastern England over to the invasion of Wales as well if I need to. Right. Well, I guess I'm just ending the turn then. Okay. Okay. Naval invasion of Malta is at 100%. That's lovely. Yeah, we should be able to wrap up the med. Tibet has declared independence. Very interesting. I didn't actually look at Britain's unrest. 34 concerned. Yes, and look at that. I didn't actually look at their naval prestige. I'd have to go back and check a previous video, but they're now negative. Japan is at 0. Has Japan ever been at war? I think Japan has sat this entire game at peace, which normally would be a recipe for absolutely bonkers economy. But, oh no, they've kicked out the nationalists. Oh, well done, Japan. Finally. Can actually start growing their economy. Yeah, if you have nationalists in charge, you basically have to be at war. Okay, we've got some fights to do. That's something. We've got a strike. Yeah, we'll probably do that one first with the independence And then, yeah, 2 Niobe. Well, that's a relatively tough deal. Because they have 2 heavies. And then, ooh. You're new. No, I don't really want to send 2 Alaska class to find out what this thing is packing. But at 100,000 tons and an $8 billion price tag, as long as they put armor on the ship, and it does have 19-inch guns, 6 of them. Yeah, we need something a bit more serious to deal with that. Build more of those. Those are very interesting. Right. This one. Oh yeah, we'll absolutely do this one. Okay. Yeah, so I'm going to do the strike, and then I'll do these 2 convoy battles. And then I will see you back on the map. Alright, battle is joined. Independence opening fire. Rest of the squadron's still scrambling to get into position. I'm sure they'll manage it eventually. Yeah, we've got 2 heavies. This is the light. And then little destroyer. So we don't want to get too close. Oh, nice hits. Get a nice hit back though. Wing tower damage. Not too much. Ow. Another good hit though. Yeah, that heavy is quite badly hurt. You are target switching. Your main guns are at that heavy cruiser. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Gonna play this one a little bit slower than usual, partly because I'm still ill and my brain doesn't work quite as fast as it normally does. To play it on ×5 is probably a recipe for disaster. Okay, good. But also because, particularly in these late game cruiser battles, things can actually happen quite quickly. Yeah, that's solid. These very weakly protected British ships being torn up. All that's from 5 and 6-inch guns as well. I guess the British never really... Again, I'm trying to justify the AI's decisions, but we all know why it doesn't make decisions. But it's more fun from a role-playing perspective to kind of think about things. I think the British were... I think a lot of these designs were conceived when the strategic situation was that the British and the Americans were allied, and the main threats weren't really to Britain at all. It was mostly worrying about Italy, right? Which, weirdly, I don't think what is Thatcher doing? No. That's insane behaviour. That's not a screen. That's a charge. I kind of love it, but you're probably going to sink as a result. Torpedoes going every which way. Oh, even a hit. Okay, Thatcher did get a torpedo hit on the Hobart, which is pretty good. Might even get one on the Tentacle. Oh, I did, but it was a dud. Boom. Down goes the Hobart. Lancaster's already gone. 2-inch is not enough. Tin foil. Regular turbines. That's the problem with this ship. So their engine tech is just not the right choice. Probably 28 knots. If they were using a marine diesel too, they probably had a lot more spare displacement. Okay. Well, okay. Let's zoom over to the first of those convoy battles. Right, the Merced opening up. This convoy just guided by a light cruiser, so should be pretty easy for us to deal with. I'm really pleased with the Cerritos class ships. They've proven very effective at exactly this role, hunting down convoys. Yeah, they're not the fastest in the world, but the mixture of the 10-inch guns and the 5s mean, yeah, they can engage, say, a heavy cruiser or a light cruiser with main guns, and then the 5s are still free to deal with, like, destroyers that are charging in and stuff like that. So, yeah, very, very happy with them. Probably, are they my favourite class from this campaign? Oh, they might be, you know. I do love a good heavy cruiser. Mind you, some of the lights have also proven very cool. But yeah, the Samoas are good too. And I do like those Wyomings. Those are really nasty. I'm not sure. What is your favourite ship to campaign? Because I'm not going to be building anymore. What's your favourite class? Let me know in the comments. That light cruise is still about. Different design again. Interesting. This is the Edinburgh 4.3-inch singles. Triple 4.5. That's very mixed. Not much armor to speak of. Yeah, don't like that. This one's better. Oh, was? I thought it was an armored one. What is this? Oh, that's because I was looking at transport. Jesus Christ, game, you're giving me a heart attack. Yeah, this is much better. Because I was showing me the stats on this. I was like, 14 knots and no armor. Oh dear me, I told you I was tired, right? I believe I mentioned that. Still struggling with things, but things look like they're on the up, so yeah, hopefully we should have a good end to the campaign. Although, I mean, I've no idea how many episodes the war with the British is going to fill up, because it could be very few, or it could be loads. It's the hard thing about doing campaigns. You're never 100% sure when they're going to end. I know it'll probably overpen with using the AP, but yeah, we just needed it to get a little bit more in the way of the flooding. Then the transports can be utterly obliterated by the 5-inch guns. Right, second convoy battle, please. Okay, we're here with the Franklin. That took a little bit longer than normal because First time I loaded the battle, the game crashed. Well, it didn't crash. It had the issue where the UI is frozen and the ships do anything correctly. It's a rare thing. I think it's the first time I've seen it. But it can happen. If it does happen to you, just hit escape, quit the game, and go back to reload your save, and the battle will restart. It'll re-randomize the weather, and that's it. It's pretty easy to deal with once, well, if you know what's happening. Anyway, anyway, Franklin here, chipping away. I'm assuming she's going to be targeting the wrong thing. Let's just get the main guns on the heavy cruisers. She has backup that can deal with destroyers and stuff. It says main belt pin, but I don't see how it could be. That is something they were saying they were going to address with the patch notes. This should not register in the log as a main belt pen, because it's clearly an extended belt pen. But sometimes it'll register it like that because of where the compartments are. Apparently that has been fixed in 1.6, which is good. Yeah, they're doing donuts. So we're kind of fishing for hits. Also, the Franklin has had her speed knocked down. But that's fine, because the cruise speed bonus goes up. Where's that shell going? Oh, to hit a random mothership, of course. Destroying her by accident. I think you might be better off with that armor piercing, weirdly enough. I know they don't have much armor, but the high explosive are overpenning anyway. Might as well go for a main belt hit. There you go. Boom. And overpins that cause flooding can sink a ship. Right, focus on the Australia next, please. Light cruisers can handle the transports. Good hit. Oh, there you go. That's what we were looking for. Connecticut. Poor old Australia. Gone. Right. And that leaves the transports to be brutally dealt with by the rest of the task force. That brings another month to a close. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you back on the map in the next turn. Alright, next turn we get something very interesting. The fleet that was trying to interfere with our invasion of Wales, and I know that eagle-eyed viewers will have spotted something going on with the map. But the Glory, the Illustrious, the Goliath, and the Royal Sovereign. Now, these two I don't really care about because they're just going to go splat. But these Exmouth class ships, they're a different beast. We have some 20-inch guns, though. We've got 20s, 18s, and 16s. We have all of our large battleship calibers to play with. The only odd one out is the Connecticut, which has somehow gotten mixed in with this fleet. Anyway, yeah, she should be down at Malta, not up here. Anyway, yes, you can see that we've taken Eastern England. Hilarious. Right, let's load this battle, and let's see what we're up against. Right, what are we up against? This is the new one. Wide, very wide. Oh, what is that? God's sake. As long as you don't see that. It's just stupidly on a barbette. There you go. There, that's not too bad for a thumbnail, right? Okay. So, Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, open fire. Alright, some shells going out. Let's see what happens. First salvo will almost certainly miss. Overpens with AP by the looks of it. Couple of partials. Pen. Main deck pen. Very nice. Couple of partials on the Colorado. Heavy damage to their upper works there. It's from 16-inch guns. Comes the next salvo. Big damage to all three, but this one in particular getting ruined. Yeah, they're all on automatic. Ow. Seriously? That's one of those phantom main belt pens, I think. Started very, very close. 100% chance to hit. They probably also have a very similarly extremely high chance to hit. Really, the game should be spawning these battles at 50k, but it doesn't always. Oh my words. Pull back. That's all from high explosive. Someone target switching? Can't even tell. But those shells were going in against a smaller ship. Of course, because that ship has been sunk. Right. Okay. Now, I need these battleships eliminated. I've taken one out. And they are now turning, which helps a lot. Yeah, they're close to secondary range already. This one's pulling back. Someone else is firing at the wrong thing. Just reassign the orders manually. Ow! At least they're eliminating these ships very quickly. That's good hits on that battleship at the back. This is one of the new ones. Kill it. Chunky hits to the main tower. Whole ship aflame. Those 20s, they get like trucks. I mean, they basically are trucks, I suppose. But, still. Got it. Okay. I think this is the two Goliath classes. Again, still want to eliminate them. Because they have some pretty big guns. Connecticut, no. There's only one battleship remaining. No, it got a shell off. Ow! Oh my word. Ugh. No! Damn it! Right at the end. Oh, shouldn't have been in with that fleet. I am annoyed. Yet another class leader going down. That is absolutely cursed, being the class leader. Most damage dealt as well. Impressive. Right, those giant ships. At least they got a little bit of deck armor. But, yeah, not well armored. Probably because, again, this gun is in a stupid place. Get rid of all this cruft. Pull the Citadel in. It saves so much weight. Right. Oh, back to the map. Just to put the loss of the Connecticut in context, though. 785 million for one of those. And they lost two $8.4 billion ships. And two $2.2 billion ships. So I'll take it. Plus a bunch of the smaller things. Oh, I'm annoyed I lost her right at the last second as well. God damn it. Yeah, Eastern England falls. Okay, perfect. Right. Okay, Wales should fall. So should Malta. So what do I do with these ships? Could go for... I could be cheeky. I could try and chain invasions of northwest England and Northern Ireland at the same time. Let's go for northwest England first. And we'll redeploy ships over here to do it. If I put them right by the Isle of Man. Now, the smaller ships... I actually would quite like to head into Yarmouth, which also has some battleships presumably repairing. Okay, well, the invasion of Britain has begun. Things go from bad to worse for Britain. Yeah, I thought they might have taken a bit of a dip in the old economy there. Taking a chunk out of their eco. Wales is actually worth even more than Eastern England is, despite the lack of oil. Northwest England is actually surprisingly low in terms of economy. Yeah, if we take Northern Ireland, Shetland, Norway, yes. Yes, things looking good for the Americans. Anyway, well, actually, no, let's just give them the army. 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, the army ain't doing nothing. Insert inter-service rivalry joke here. Right, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.